7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Side reeled in by the rookie wideout. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On first down, it's Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Cardinals sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And this throw incomplete. Now, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. You look at this Packers defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
Well, Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Formation for the Cardinals.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking 18. Warriors 70. 65 cat, 65 cat. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Ready. Viking 18.
And the Packer first down.
Now Willis to throw. And this one is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Second and 10.
79, Cup 19, Cup, Dragon 60, Trap 60, Trap 6, go.
Now Willis to throw. Now the middle is complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Greg Dortch returning. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
42-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Murray going to fire this out to Harrison. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now Murray again. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. That's quickly out to Harrison. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. And it's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Willis looks to pass it here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Arizona defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And we'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. These two teams all tied after one. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
That is caught. And some room to maneuver. He's still on his feet. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, 39 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 30 yards.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Murray now to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The pressure there was definitely enough to make him alter his throw, because if he had time, he had a man wide open and had a chance to get it to him.
And I think if he had just another split second, that's a completion and a touchdown. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
What? 2-2. Hot. Larry.
Benson is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
But he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now Ryland for the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Here's a give up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At their 49-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18. Liking. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18. Hot.
Willis looking to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Open there, here's Benson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
They stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Murray going to fire one out wide. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Murray now. And it's caught. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Come on.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
To kick off for Arizona.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
70 Lions, Buffalo 18. Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Play action. Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Trap 60. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers. 19 tight.
Willis is going to throw once more. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there of 22.
Okay, ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 77, Buffalo 18. Go.
Willis out of the gun. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Now Murray. Now a run here. Murray fighting. Lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. And some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before half from Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19, Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Trap 60.
Here's Willis. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 32. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Willis will look to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Ready.
It's a gain of
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And the Packer first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
He finds Watson. It's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and goal.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Murray and company going for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw is Murray. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
A give up the middle with Benson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Murray going to fire this out to Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Kick the Eagles! Kick the Eagles!
First down, Packers.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Crack all 80. 19 sight. 19. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
Willis out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Willis looking to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. They run over center with Benson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Murray. And he is caught. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Willis with a quick throw out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Here's Willis. The kicker here, it's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight one-point game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Jacobs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
60, hop, 70, hop, step, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 6 Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Here's Willis. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Willis to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
70 ranges, 19 sight, 19.
Now Willis. That's taken in by Golden. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's first and goal.
Go!
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow! Wow!
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Panther 11, Dragon 60.
Here's Willis. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
34. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Murray to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Back to throw. Murray. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of us. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
To throw is Murray. He'll try and do this himself. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. This ball game is over.
Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for the Packers, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.